So it has been a while since I've been on the channel, but this is my new project car and daily for right now. This is my 1987 Ford Mustang LX. It is a notchback, which is the big reason I bought it. Give a quick walk around and plans. As you can see, notchback. It is a 5-speed manual, which makes it decently fun because it is a 4-cylinder. I know. I bought the car really cheap, so that's the only reason I have that. It's been a lot of fun so far. I've been fixing the little issues on it. So let's go do a quick walk around. So let's start at the front here. It's the engine bay. Obviously it is not in the best of shape, but we're gonna work on that here soon. 2.3 liter, factory made 90 horsepower. I don't think it makes more than 60 right now. Go to the inside. It is a 5-speed manual. Got cruise control, AC, all that stuff. Doesn't work right now, but I'm gonna work on getting that fixed here, hopefully in the next week or two. Got the no headrest seats. They're pretty hammered, but do the job. I mean, very hammered. That's the frame right there. Come around to the back. It's got these really bad smoke taillights that are currently falling apart, but you know, that's fine. Body straight. Obviously it needs paint. You can see I tried to polish it and buff it and do all that fun stuff, and then I gave up because I am lazy and I didn't care that much. So it'll be red for a while, but it is not going to be red forever. Go through a quick list of what I want to be doing here to it, and I don't know, we'll see. It's going to be a long timeline because of things that are going on in the world right now, but let's get to it. So now that we've had a quick walk around of this beauty, we're going to go through a quick breakdown of what I want to do to it. I'm currently in the process of doing 5-lug swap, so 94-95 spindles. That includes an 8.8 swap because the 4-cylinder cars came with a 7.5, which those are garbage. Don't want to deal with them. So in the 5-lug swap, I'm doing Cobra brakes. I've got some in a container right over there. 5-lug swap, big brakes. So we're going to do a Cobra master cylinder, a booster, and all that fun stuff. So it'll be on big brakes and all that stuff. So it'll be ready to handle some power along with subframe connectors. I'm going to do that in the brake process. Then it'll get a basic 5-liter. I'll be going with a Holley Terminator standalone because I don't really want to use old stuff, and people are asking a ridiculous amount of money for factory harnesses and computers and stuff, the good ones anyway. So then I'll get it on after the 5-liter swap and the V8 and all that fun stuff. I'm going to get it on some good Maximum Motorsports suspension. I'll be using one of their kits. So it'll be on coilovers, it'll have Panhard-Bauer, torque arm, all that stuff. It'll have aftermarket front and rear sway bars, so it'll be a handling build. We're gonna go rail corners in this and have a kick-ass time. So after suspension and all that stuff is done and getting it how we want it to handle, I'm gonna build up a 351 Cleveland for this. If you're not familiar with those, they were made by Ford in 69 to 74 and mostly performance motors, but the early ones from 69 to 71-ish were the 4-barrel heads, which flowed ridiculous amounts and made them really, really capable of high horsepower and really high RPM. So I'm going to build a bottom end for it that's ready for 8,000 RPM, along with top end, valve springs, all that fun stuff. And I'll be able to spin it to 8,000 RPM, and we're hoping for 450 at the tire. If it doesn't make that, I'm not super disappointed. It'll make 350 to 400 on pump gas if it doesn't hit that 450 wheel. So as far as transmission, most of you know these comes with T5s. They're garbage. I'll probably blow this one up behind the 4-cylinder. So, and probably the V8. So after I've got that Cleveland built in and drop. I'm gonna do a Tremac TKX. It's rated for 600 foot-pounds of torque and 7,500 RPM shifts, which is close enough to what I want. 8,000 RPM red line is what I'm looking for, so 500 below that for shifting I think is plenty. Put it on some nice meaty tires and road race it, autocross, I don't really know. I mean, it'll just be a fun weekend car until I get the money to do a proper motor setup. And then it'll be either like a wicked track day car or Canyon Carver, I don't know. I mean, handling base, that's for sure. But I'm really excited. It's gonna be a fun project. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it'll be worth it in the end. Also, one of the minor things I forgot to mention, I will be swapping this to black interior. The red interior is, you know, 80s, 90s, you know, I call it stripper red. It's not my favorite, so I'm going to be swapping it all over to black interior along with some sports seats out of a 92 or 93 Mustang. Getting rid of some of the minor stuff in the cab. Armrest delete, rear seat delete, strip some weight out of it. I mean, even with, as it sits, it's currently 2,800 pounds. So it's still really light, but we're going to strip some more out of it. So that's the introduction for this new beauty. Subscribe and we'll hopefully be producing more videos on this, hopefully consistently, but money and time are not something I have a lot of right now, so we're gonna be getting to it when we get to it. So we'll work it out from there. So hope y'all are enjoying the content from Colin. He's doing a kick-ass job because obviously I'm not. I'm busy with other stuff, as you can see in that shop. So I'm excited. Hopefully you guys like this video, and we'll continue this on another time. Thanks.